Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Satoshi Sean, glad to be here hanging out with you. If it's your first time here, please hit the subscribe button and the bell for notifications. Try to get out as much content as possible, whether that's reviews like I'm going to do today, which I haven't done in a long time. I'll get into more on that later, I guess, in this. Shows, announcements, news, what you do in the crypto lunch break, or the shows like Crypto Meme Review, which is coming out, I believe, later tonight or tomorrow. Make sure you leave a comment on this and the other videos before, so you're registered to win crypto, which I give away on the Crypto Meme Review or on the Crypto Lunch Break. And subscribe, like I said, because I try to get out as much content as I can. Today, I'm going to be doing a review of Dione Protocol and everything that they're doing. I haven't done, it's been like 2 months since I've done a review. This is a sponsored review. I, had offers to do a bunch of reviews, but they're just not, especially this crypto winter. Everything's really kind of boring. There's nothing that's been, I thought, interesting or exciting. And a friend of mine asked me to do this, which is why I even took a look at it. And there's a few things that got me really excited about this. Which one, I hadn't heard of it, which that's always a cool thing for me, because there's, like I said, there hasn't been a lot of really new, innovative stuff or cool stuff that I think recently, except maybe like Cult DAO. There's been a couple things, but not much. Anyway, I took a look at it, and like I said, I hadn't heard of it. But the really cool thing is it's been around for a while. And when I find something that's not brand new or fly by night, and it's been around and they've been working on something for a while, and I hadn't heard of it, that really interests me, because that's usually, it's a terrible thing to be on if you're on the team and you're like, whenever I'm on a team, they usually bring me on for like social media, or promotional advisor, and those kind of projects, they're so focused on building, on the tech, and on creating, that they like put that stuff to the back burner. So that, for me, it's a green flag, because it means that they've been very focused on building. And the more I looked into this, the more I liked it. So let's hit it and go over Dione Protocol. Let me fix the screen so you're not staring at my big mug. Okay. And did I say crush the like button? Yeah, crush the like button. It really helps me out with the algorithm, and make sure you subscribe. So Dione Protocol, there's a few different aspects to what they're doing. Really, all the things that they're doing, it could be separate, projects, but it's all kind of in one ecosystem. One is their wallet, which I'll hit on it. It's a good wallet. Then they have their swap, which coincides with the wallet, but it is separate, which is very cool. And then the main project, which is their blockchain. They've created their own blockchain. They were originally came out on Ethereum while they were building their blockchain, and they now have their mainnet for the Dione blockchain, which, like I said, they've been around for a while building, which is really cool. I know you're probably gonna hit me in the comments. It's like, oh, this isn't unknown. I've heard about it. Yeah, you heard about it like in the last couple of weeks. Like, it really wasn't talked about until very recently. So I think this is about to pop and blow up, which is a whole nother aspect of it. It's just the money go up, which the people that, the really tech heavy people, don't care about it. They don't even like to talk about it. But I think this has a lot of potential. It's only up 300% in the last 7 days, so it's gonna go big. But it's not financial advice. I'm not your financial advisor. I'm not your dad. Do your own research. There's gonna be links below to like a really long and in-depth Medium article, which it's the biggest, most in-depth Medium article I've ever read, just to give you a heads up on it. It's way more in depth than their white paper, which is just it's more of a light paper. So this is inspired by the Nebra sky, but you know what that is? That was the. I can show you. Can I show you? I can show you here. Okay. So this is the Nebra sky. The Nebra sky. It's a disc. The headline's a primeval representation of astronomical wonder. It's also one of the most significant archaeological discoveries ever. It kind of heralded the beginning of the Bronze Age. It's made of moon, sun, stars, a horizon band, and a solar boat. So I'm going to get ahead of myself. Okay, so the three things that I wanted to hit on was the Dione wallet, Dione swap. It's going to be a cross-chain swap and bridge service. That sets it apart. And also the ease of use. Everything that they're working on, which is another thing I really got excited about, it's for dumb people. It's for the masses. It's for your grandma. It's for for you to easily be able to talk to someone who's a total noob, doesn't know anything about crypto, and be able to show them and they can use it. From the wallet and the swap. The cross-chain swap bridge service that will solve the complexity of purchasing tokens. And then the Dione blockchain, it's a decentralized protocol that empowers safe and secure and energy-efficient transactions. So what they're working on is a blockchain that's going to be used for green energy, all aspects of it, lowering the barrier for entrance into to getting green energy, to create a marketplace for green energy. Which, if you haven't, go ahead and have somebody come out and talk to you about putting solar panels on your house. I get calls like 3 times a day, at least, from oh, have you heard of solar? You want to talk about solar? Let us send someone out. I want to go solar. They came out and it was ridiculously expensive. And then they said, and I said, well, I really would like to be able to be energy self-sufficient, to be sovereign, like crypto with your money. I look at solar as being energy sovereignty. And a lot of people, kind of, they argue with me about that, about solar energy, not going solar energy, but, sticking with more traditional stuff. And that's my whole argument with it, is like, hey, man, the only way we can achieve independent sovereignty is with an electric car and electricity at home. Because there's this huge push for electric cars, but what you charge the cars up with is like 80% of electricity, which I think is in their white paper. 80% of electricity is, given to us by fossil fuels and traditional stuff, which is not good for the environment. So we have to it all has to come through. But if you have them come out and tell you about solar, you're still connected to the grid. It still goes down if they have during a storm and the electricity goes out. And even if you create more electricity than you can use, you're just kind of stuck with that. If you're able to sell that to someone else, or even to the company itself, that's a big plus. And that's another thing that the blockchain that they're looking to do is to have something that's good to offer to businesses, to grid operators, and to regular consumers. And then also to make a marketplace where everyone can interact with each other. So there's definite utility in each of these things, in the wallet, the swap, and in the big overall goal. So you've got utility, and you have not a huge supply when we're looking at what we're looking at. This is a micro cap coin. Their market cap is $9 million right now. 9. It was 8 like 2 days ago or a day ago. Token information, 10 billion in total. And that's about it, I think, on here. Oh, the roadmap. They have stuck to the roadmap. So and like I said, I'm going to leave links to everything. Do your own research on this. Check it out. This is really, really ground floor. Now, usually when I say it's ground floor, it means it's starting. It's completely different here. When it comes to this is like end result ground floor. So things are coming to fruition. They have the wallet has already been approved and put on the App Store for Apple. I downloaded it. I mean, of course, it's on Android. That's a lot easier, but it's on the App Store. The swap is up on for computers to link to your MetaMask and Trust Wallet and all that stuff. So all these things this work is done. They have actual products that are out. Um, Now it's the big stuff. Now it's their own blockchain going mainnet and creating the actual end result and big goal stuff. Which the big goal stuff is there's 3 ghosts. That's coming on Halloween, December 31st. Couple days. It's going to be something big. I have no idea what it is. They won't tell me what it is. But it's a really big thing, and the community is really, really excited about it. So you can go to the white paper. I already showed you the Nebra guide. This is something that I thought was very interesting about the Dione swap. If you ever try to explain to a friend or family member, a colleague, how to buy and sell DeFi cryptocurrencies with an immediate reaction of a blank stare state, yes, we all have. So the Dione swap will be developed with full intentions of solving the complexity of purchase to the general population. Like I said, dumb people. Most of the world is dumb people. It just is. As cryptocurrency, and more specifically DeFi, gain mainstream momentum and spread to the masses, it is ever so important to be the leaders of true education in simplicity. Dione swap will be a cross-chain compatible swap and bridge service. That is huge. And to have that easily to understand for normies is just, it's not something I thought would happen at this stage in the game. Most importantly, Dione swap will be the place to go once smart contracts are implemented to the blockchain further down the line. So Dione swap, simple to use. The swap, boom, 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 easy. The bridge, simple, clean, and easy. I was so blown away by this. It's very, very cool. And then the wallet, the wallet is really cool because real-time charts for all your crypto in the wallet. The wallet provides real-time charts for all your cryptocurrency holdings by simply tapping on the cryptocurrency. That is neat. Intuitive UI is designed to easily navigate for all users. Simple and intuitive. Simple is the thing. And right here, the swap is integrated into the wallet. So easily swap any token, efficient and effortlessly. Easy to use swap direct on the mobile app in the palm of your hand to eliminate all complexity when it comes to figuring out where to buy and sell specific cryptocurrencies. No need for any other platform. And I think that their token has been listed on crypto.com, which that's a huge deal. So wallet, simple, and it's available on the App Store right now. It's not coming. It is there. So it is very cool and impressive. Was this it? This goes over Nebra. Nebra, electricity and the beauty of blue-green patina itself is unmatched. Renewable sources of power to electricity. What is I want to read by this? Like I said, this is a very in-depth article. Power distribution. A lack of technology-dependent use cases, which leads to inefficient operations. Here it goes. Their idea and vision to solve the problem to promote the usage of renewable resources for power generation with an incentivized trading and monitoring system, reduce the barriers to entry for small to medium enterprises, SMEs, and retail users. Um, like I said, they're creating that ecosystem and lowering the massive cost it takes for people to enter it and to start using these real green um, energy sources. You know, when you're looking now, I won't say traditional, but like at this time in energy consumption, I guess you're looking at like governments. You're looking at huge corporations. You're not looking at small businesses or small to medium enterprises, and you're definitely not looking at like regular consumers. Um, you're going to definitely more wealthy people. And other feasibility of having complete visibility over the ecosystem performance, especially with it all being on blockchain, the transparency and the ease of use. It is going to be awesome. Like I said, opening it up to the like grid operators, power suppliers, and power consumers. Um, so the use of blockchain initially, Dione protocol, it was launched on Ethereum network. And the second phase will introduce their mainnet and execute a full-fledged migration. Orbit 2 and 3 will provide specific milestones for the launch of their mainnet. So, like I said, they've been working on this for a while. And they've kept up with all the stuff on the roadmap. I was very impressed by it. I was surprised, honestly, at what I was seeing. And if you've been following me for like years, you know how important I think it is for simplicity. Um, having worked on different projects, it's very frustrating when you're talking to like developers and even like CEOs and CM uh, other members of the team. They usually always have a much better grasp of technology in general than the average person, and they downplay a lot where they think, oh, this is simple, because it's simple to them, or this is like really simple to them. But something that's really simple to a developer is still massively, massively complex to an average consumer, not like a non-average consumer, like a grandma or grandpa who can barely use a cell phone. I have a friend that he can't even use a smartphone. He didn't even get a smartphone until like a year ago. He always had a flip phone, and his work said, "Hey man, you can't have a flip phone anymore. You have to have at least this iPhone 7." So, and the funny thing is that he knows more about what Siri can do than I ever thought possible, because he just tries everything. He can't do anything on the phone. So he just hits the button and just tells Siri to do it. And that phone can do so much. I never knew Siri could do a lot of stuff. But he would literally, like, Siri, wash my dishes. I mean, he tried everything. He would hit that button and ask Siri to do everything. Um, so through that, he's learned a lot. But there's people out there like that. I mean, I used to work for Microsoft and Xbox, and there are. I remember this one woman was. I told her she had to get a new email because that email was compromised, and she was crying. Her husband got on the phone and started screaming at me, like, "We just bought this computer, cost $1,500. We're not buying another computer." I'm like, "You don't need a computer, just get a new email." And they thought an email address was like a house address, that you had to have a computer, and you had to have a new computer to have a new email address. Because it was like you have to buy a new house to get a new address. So there's people out there like that. They have such a low grasp of technology, and that's why it's so important for developers and projects to make things that are for them. Um, and most of them don't. And most of them don't gain adoption. The Dione Protocol, they are focusing on making things super, super simple. And also super, super usable. So I think this has a lot of potential for making it, if to keep it really simple. So we can talk about the number go up. Like I said, past 7 days went up from 0003 to the high was 001. It's over 300% in a week. And there's this big thing coming on October 31st for Halloween. That, like I said, I don't know what it is, but it's going to be a huge announcement. It's not financial advice. I'm not your financial advisor, but I'm and this bear market has hit me. This winter has hit me hard, but I'm going to put a chunk into this. I'm not going to. I'm going to try not to go nuts, but I'm going to put a sizable amount and grab and hold this. I think this is something, if you just want to put like $1,000 into it and then come back in 2 years, this is something I think that would be good for that. I think I'm going to play it a little bit bigger and kind of try to trade it and watch it a little bit, more than that. But as far as simple stuff, like if, someone asks me, what should I get? And just, hold on to, you go with Litecoin and so on. But I think this is something that I would add to that list, because I do think this is going to, I do think this is something that is going to work. You look at what they've already accomplished and what they've made, the richness of the functionality, and the ease of use. Those two things going together is it's really cool. And also this could 10x, and it would be under 100 million. 20x would be $180 million on a 20x. And it's still not even like listed on any huge exchanges. If it's on crypto.com, that is a big deal. But the word is not out there on this yet, and it is, but it's about to be. Especially, I think, with this big announcement that's coming on Halloween. So hit me in the comments. Let me know what you think. Check out Dione Protocol. I will leave descriptions to all their relevant stuff and that article, that Medium article, which is a 14-minute read. But you can hit listen and then kick back for a quarter hour. But like I said, it's really in depth. Check them out. And I would look out for this big 3 ghosts announcement that's in a couple days. You guys take care. It was good hanging out with you. I am Satoshi Sean, and I'll see y'all in the next video.